can successfully execute that strategy. He's the only one that can form a majority that will get us to the White House. The polls also show that Barack Obama is the only candidate that is viewed most favorably by not only Democrats, but also by independents and moderate Republicans. In his own home state of Illinois, Republicans give him a 55% approval rating. That's better than any other candidate in their own home state. And this is important because what we're trying to do is to elect a president to the White House and also elect someone that will govern this country in a way that will unify the nation. Having endured one of the most partisan presidents in the last 7 years in U.S. history, we need someone next time who can unify this nation and bring us together, not further divide us. Barack Obama has run a campaign that will do that. It's the reason he's going to win in November and the reason he's going to become one of the most effective presidents we've ever had. Thank you very much.
Estamos apoyando al senador Barack Obama. Tenemos fe que el senador va a mejorar las condiciones en este país y que es importante para los jóvenes tener fe que este país tan bella va a ser bella también para ellos también. Entonces, nosotros como líderes en California estamos en apoyo del senador Barack Obama. We will now be open for any questions. Senator Mark Ridley.
In the media these days during the campaign, that is unacceptable for us. The myth that Latinos will not support African Americans. And it is nothing but a myth. We had the first African American mayor of Los Angeles, and the coalition was led by leaders from the CSO, Community Service Organization, and great leaders like Curren and Congressman Roybal, who were prominent leaders in building that coalition. We had the election of the first African American mayor of Chicago, Harold Washington, and that coalition was led by another great young labor leader.
We're going to have Assemblymember Joe Coto address that question in English. There was a request from you, President. Chairman Latino.
What I was just saying was that we're not we, all of us that are here, Latinos in California, elected and otherwise, believe that Senator Obama is going to be very successful in reaching out to the Latino community. He has already taken some positions that are consistent with our beliefs. The idea for young people, the immigrant youngsters, ought to be able to go to a university and get educated. The idea for young people where people ought to be able to have driver's license. He's the only one that has stepped forward and says that Hispanics and immigrants particularly ought to have the ability to have driver's license. We think that Obama, when people begin to focus, that Latinos are going to step forward and support Senator.
Let me proudly turn the mic over to my sister in the California State Assembly. Just as we see the times they are changing, I want you to recognize that for the first time in California history, there are two women, one Latina, one African American, who are both the respective majority leaders of their own houses. The majority leader of the California State Assembly, Curren.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much, Majority Leader Romero. I have to say that I am so proud to stand here today, to stand here with my colleagues that represent the diversity of the state of California, that represent the diversity of our nation and the diversity of this campaign. This campaign that brings together people across gender, across religion. It's a campaign about hope. It's a campaign about the future. It's a campaign about moving forward and bringing about fundamental change in our country. The issue California faces, from the crisis in education, in healthcare, in energy. I think about Senator Barack Obama and his vision and his message, and he represents the values in the state of California, the change that we need to have, and brings the troops home from Iraq when he stops the wasteful spending. We spend billions and trillions of dollars on a war that should have never happened to begin with, and he said from the very beginning, when that money can come home and serve the needs of the people of this country, I know that we will be better off in the state of California. I am so proud again to stand here and represent my colleagues, the diverse for right here, is about change. It's about change for the future. It's change that I can believe in from a candidate that I can believe in. Thank you very much, and let me introduce Assemblymember